dude. Is it weird that when we get together, the way that we get together is that we have to pod?
No, we get together at cons.
Yeah.
And, we text occasionally.
Do you know that you're my most requested guest at repeat?
Really?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, we did good pod last time.
Yeah.
We gave good pod.
You opened the floodgates.
Really?
Yeah, you said a lot of things.
I did. Yeah.
I know. It's no weird that we don't remember what we say.
I know. And then someone reminded me about something the Kris Jenner shit.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, someone was like, "Is that true?" And I'm like, I was doing it someone else's podcast, and I brought it up. I was like, 100% true.
Yes.
Swear to God, hand on a Bible. I was there. Like, yes.
You never got any flack.
No one said shit.
You do your pods every week?
Yeah, my one I do I batch shoot it, but we're gonna start doing a bit more current. And then the Osbourne's podcast, we're taking a hiatus for a while on that. So
you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think my parents aren't. They enjoy doing it, but I think that they're just really looking to kind of slow down a little bit. And
they've done everything, dude.
So it's
let them sleep.
Yeah.
I mean, just chill.
Yeah.
Play with one of the 10 dogs.
Exactly.
Are we gonna do any more haunts? It's the first thing.
I'd love to. Yeah, I'd love to.
It's because we're white.
It's potentially. Yep.
We can edit that.
Or we can leave it in.
Yes. It's because we're not diverse enough. This was is that fair to say that was a note?
That was a note. Is that
that they don't, even though the show's rated, and they loved our chemistry.
Yep. They didn't want to
greenlight
another series. Well, it was a part of the reason.
And we also have a penis.
Yes, we are three. It would be 3 white men,
with penises.
Yes.
6 balls.
Yep.
3 penises.
Yeah, running around.
Looking for ghosts. And that didn't sit well.
They just shifted how and what they were wanting to spend money on. And that merger between Warner Brothers and Discovery really it rocked the entire industry.
I've been in the business longer than you, but you've been in the business longer than me because you are lineage.
A little bit.
So even though I'm doing it longer, you're doing it longer because even when you were cells and your mother and your father, you were doing it. I believe that. It's in your veins.
Potentially. I don't know. It's a weird time though, man.
Do you think? Yeah. So so I talked to my buddy who's high up, who left CBS. There's a lot of these guys that have left big companies, and what they're doing is they're living in a small town, and they're doing trying to play the game remotely. And he told me that the Warner Brothers deal is, well, there was 15% layoffs at Paramount last week. Do you think, and apparently all the cable channels are being offloaded?
That's what I hear.
So what exactly do you hear? Right now, I'm looking at a pillar of MTV. If there's 10,
oh God, dude,
if there's 10 touch tone moments, your show is one of them.
All right,
Fair enough. Might be 5. I'm talking about everything from Fart Man to moments on MTV to Radio Kill the movie video. I mean, your Osbournes are there.
Yeah, I mean,
okay. You're definitely the start of the programming part of it.
Yeah.
And so you are hearing the channel, which you made a new Discovery relevancy, that it might go away.
I'm just hearing that these big conglomerates are just going to start selling off channels because it doesn't financially make sense for them to own. They want to own the libraries, and that's what they'll keep. But I could totally see them just offloading everything.
Well, who's going to buy it? What's it going to be?
Cable's going to be gone in 5 years. That's my theory. I think it's just going to be streaming and a la carte. So you'll no longer, spend $100 a month for basic cable. You'll spend $100 a month for internet, and you'll get to cherry pick exactly what channels, if you want them, to view.
Do you have an overall deal anywhere anymore?
No. I'm like a free agent.
So you're like a lone wolf.
Yeah, I'm full lone wolf in it now.
But don't you think it's harder to sell more than ever?
Yes. TV, I don't even bother. Honestly, like I think what I'm gonna do is if I have an idea for a show, I'll reach out to, friends of mine and be like, hey, is this something you guys want to roll with? But yeah, I also have no desire to work for a network anymore.
Me neither.
Like, f them.
No, exactly.
It's like all we're doing is selling boxes of Daz, Daz is English, but boxes of Tide and, Ram trucks. Like, that's
100%.
like, I don't see a penny of that.
No, I agree.
Yeah. And the money sucks in TV.
It does now.
Yeah. Didn't used to.
No.
It used to be gangsta.
Yes, but now because it's dissipating.
Yeah.
I mean, it's weird. Radio is a weird way you're going to pay more because of through podcasting.
Yes.
But I mean, not everyone, but obviously some deals are getting huge.
Yeah. But that's also a hugely flooded market because it's the Wild West.
Yes. So I believe that the business, I agree with you. I have no desire to sit there and try to sell a network a show and get a note and hope. I'd rather just do everything myself.
Yeah. And the what, I mean, how often have you experienced, you go in, you're going to go pitch a show, you go in and you're meeting with the exec, we'll air quote that because, they're probably a 25-year-old, was an assistant 18 months before and then got a promotion to being some
8 months.
Yeah. And they have no idea who the you are. They do not care. They're basically a human inbox for your pitch, and they just take it and then they go and pitch it up.
Have no idea who you are, and I'm kind of annoyed that you're there.
Yes.
Like, what are you doing here?
Yeah. Like, why are you wasting my time?
Yes. Where do you see the business in 2 years? Because I see it. I see only legacy properties. I see Beetlejuice's reboot of something else.
I see. Yeah. Okay. As far as movies go, I think
I'm just looking at any type of IP, whether it's a TV that worked, they'll bring it back. A movie, they'll bring it back.
I think companies like Neon, like those studios and like those indie spots, those are the ones that are keeping original story alive.
Yes.
But there's a huge gap. It's like you're either doing a franchise dinosaur or superhero movie, or you're doing a little tiny indie film that you can shoot in 6 weeks and there's 6 people in the cast.
Maxine or is the Independence or Marvel or bust? Do you know what the box office was this summer? Because I can tell you.
I know it was diabolical.
Good or bad?
I heard it was terrible. Like compared to like say 15 years ago.
People are saying, well, obviously Deadpool killed it, but it was down 11%. But they're trying to spin it as it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. For every one Deadpool, there was 9 that didn't work.
Sure. Yeah.
And George Clooney and Brad Pitt's next movie is going straight to Apple. Why? Because maybe Apple wants to buy more viewers, even though they don't need them. But also maybe the audience is just not there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm so more into my online than anything.
Sure.
So I don't even know where this business is going to be. I believe it's live. If I'm, obviously the name that you have, the name that your family has, I made my own name. So it's like, get your voice out there, whatever it is creatively, meet your people in live, sell some merch.
Yeah.
And I mean, the cons are a great example of literally they come to our Jurassic Park where they're in a living museum.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying we're
really
outdated relics, right? It's relics. We're Throwback Thursday. How are you liking the cons?
I like the cons. They're, they are a lot of work. It's like,
and when he says that, he's not saying it's hard work. We've all had hard jobs, and this is a guy that actually is a hard jobber. Like he's the first guy on a set with the axe or a shovel. So you know what hard work is, even though you grew up in a very privileged way.
Yeah.
You're a hard worker physically.